And so talking about investment properties, you know, in fact, I'm working on teaching my agents more about this because I think real estate agents have an amazing opportunity to invest in real estate. So often they don't take advantage of it. You know, they might own their own home, but they really don't use it. I think of it for a real estate agent, you know, we're not on salaries. We don't get, you know, we don't get guaranteed income. It's our 401k. So, you know, there are still a lot of rental property opportunities out there, specifically for people to buy. I really look at the condo market as something that's so undervalued right now. Condos, because the financing challenges are still amazingly cheap, and you can do really well on a you know, monthly and annual return on them. But that's something that obviously, if there's someone out there that's been frustrated with the stock market, because I'll tell you what you're not going to have in real estate. Your value isn't going to drop 8% in one day. You know, I mean, you do want to invest in real estate, it's stable. You're not going to have the ups and downs and all the chaos that you have.
It's a tangible asset.
It's a tangible asset that you can actually improve, that you can control. You can decide who rents it. And I think people that invest, you know, so much money in the stock market, you know, it concerns me sometimes because I feel like real estate is so much more stable. Not only more stable, but also controllable, predictable, you know, more predictable. And you have, like you said, something tangible. But
they're not making any more of it.
Correct. Yeah, and it's something where, you know, you can obviously work with an agent that specializes in helping people invest, and then with a property manager, that's a big concern investors have. Oh, I don't want to deal with the calls about the toilet. Well, you don't have to. You hire somebody that's a professional at that. Does that. And that's exactly what you guys do. So I'm sure you guys work with a lot of investors, hedge funds, groups, that sort of thing.
We've worked with some of the largest hedge funds, largest groups, and that's the key. Like we were talking about before, the tenant today, they take care of the home primarily, and they just want in and out. They don't want maintenance costs. They don't want. That's why they're not purchasing. They don't want the maintenance costs. They don't want the lawn mowing. They don't want those types of things. And it's great for the owner, for the investor, because we're having services take care of their property, which also puts in the intangible to that is it puts more eyes on the property. So I don't personally have to go to the property every other month. Every vendor that we have has a vendor manual and agreement with us, and they know to look for certain things. Obviously, so whenever they're out there, lawn service and so forth, they're looking at it as well.
All right.
So there's probably people out there listening today who go, yeah, I got into real estate in the early 2000s, and I got burned.
Tail.
Yeah, right. And so what do you say to those folks today?
So a lot of people that lost their tail did it because they were speculating. If you're buying on cash flow, if you're buying on what it will cash flow for, you're in a much better place, number one. And also be conscious about how much money you're putting down. Make sure you have enough to put down, you're getting a good loan product, which I think is where the financing thing comes in. Loans today on investment deals are a lot better than they used to be. They're not as
But also you have to have money in reserve.
Correct. You have to have
There's a lot
some
of people
money.
that got into real estate and investing, and they
Didn't have cash.
Right.
You need to save up some cash. You need to be in a good financial position. So real estate investing isn't for everybody.